Struggling, is it too early to start thinking about personnel moves?
In general, I would say yes, it's too early, Kevin. But if there are real chemistry issues with the team, then you've got to be willing to pull the trigger and make the move.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Giannis outside. 6 on the shot clock. Shakes him. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Outside Bogdanovic. For 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
With the threat of his drive where he's lethal, the defense has to live with Giannis shooting the mid-range jump shot.
Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
Here's Kalathis. Outside, Antetokounmpo. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And you know, the way Giannis Antetokounmpo moves in the pick and roll is tough for the defense. I mean, there's no way really to match his size and skill set.
Now, here's Bogdanovic. 11-point game his last outing.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Down low. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Misses the baby hook.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Pass to Bogdanovic. To the wing right side. Jokic high post. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first quarter. Basket good.
I know Jokic would perhaps rather find penetration, but he can hit these mid-range looks as well.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Nikola Jovic is checked in for Nikola Jokic. Outside Bogdanovic. 1:14 left in the first quarter. Jovic passes to Bogdanovic. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And this is why Bogdanovic has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Right at the free throw line. This is his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. Gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Inside, Milutinov. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Pass to Papanikolaou. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Outside, Bogdanovich. From deep, a three-pointer is right on target. Bogdanovich has got his second basket.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Up 3. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
You know, Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title, but whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career.
You've got Teodosic. He's out there with Topic, and it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Out to the right wing. Jokic makes it look easy inside.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Jokic against Antetokounmpo. Here's Calathes. He has yet to score. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Out to the right wing. Jokic inside. Antetokounmpo defending. Jovic, no good. Outside, Antetokounmpo. It's to Calathes. Back to Antetokounmpo. To the middle, Charalampopoulos. Teodosic grabs the miss. Here's Jovic. Antetokounmpo defending. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. With the fadeaway. And they pick up 2. Jokic has got 6. Hey, Clark, no one covers the college game like you. And for new pros, one of the biggest challenges adjusting to life in the NBA and the play itself.
Speed and size, Kevin. I mean, that's where it really starts. You've got to be in great condition. But the speed and size of the players at the NBA level is unlike any other basketball you play. Everybody in the NBA is big and athletic. And things are just played and done at a much faster pace.
1:46 left in the first half of basketball. From range, Giannis takes it.
Well, if Giannis is knocking down threes, defensively, nothing you can do.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. The 3. Drills it from outside.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, powers through it.
Back to Bogdanovich. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last.
And here we get a chance to check out the story on Giannis Antetokounmpo. His last 10 games, and he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And what he's doing right now, carving up defensive schemes at will, second best scorer in the league. It's just a marvelous thing to watch and appreciate. Calathes passes to Giannis. Lets it go from deep. Unable to get that one.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pulls up on the elbow. He gets that one. Antetokounmpo's got 7 points for the quarter. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Up by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Here's Tom Tippett.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Please direct your attention.
They don't want to say it, but they are very confident coming into this one. And who can blame them?
They played some good ball.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were with that analysis. And that's all for us.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Pass to Jokic. But Trey. That shot off. Being an efficient 53% from the field. Here's the teardrop. No good that time. Doing fantastically in this game. 62% from the floor. Jokic draws the double. They get the rebound. A 3 from Bogdanovic. Buries it from three-point range. Bogdanovic has got 9.
A dead-eye shooter. Bogdan working off the pass there.
Pass to Papanikolaou. To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis always trying to impact the game at both ends, but really has become a workhorse on the offensive end.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look here at the visitors. Off to a great start this season, currently in second. They're in 5th place. Jokic inside. He's got 6. Nails the baby hook. 8 points for him.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
And to what a move! Giannis!
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
Outside, Bogdanovic. Jokic a screen. Bogdanovic, no luck. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. 1:53 left in the third. Good defense. Better shot from Antetokounmpo.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
Now, here's Jokic. Tight defense on him. Bogdanovic looking around. No coverage that time. Bogdanovic has got 11 points.
Bogdanovic is a very consistent shooter from the the field. He's got great mechanics and can just pepper you with shots.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 1:09 left in the third quarter of the game. To the left wing. Shot on the way. It's good.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
To the wing on the left. The 9-foot shot. And it's off the back rim. No good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Jokic. Pulls up on the wing. That one doesn't drop. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. We're going to step aside for... And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. Running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. To the paint. Fades and shoots. It's hauled in by Jokic. Pass to Jovic. Tipped away.
Full team foul. Antetokounmpo. First personal foul, first team foul.
First one falls for him.
Line for the away team. Nikola Jovic. 2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe. .59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Pass to Kalathis. Here's Papanikolaou. Now here's Giannis. Fader on the way. No good there.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Jovic passes to Bogdanovic. Jokic with it. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Hey, night in and night out, Jokic is taking and relishing the contact.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
Nikola Jokic. At the line for
Second free throw, no good. Now here's Antetokounmpo. To Kalathis. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Giannis breezing right through that defense.
And it's hard not to commend the calm nature and demeanor of the Greek Freak. I mean, even in pressure situations, Antetokounmpo never seems to get outside of himself or never seems to give in to what the defense is trying to do to disrupt him.
And it's Bogdanovic in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper.
And this team has complete faith in Bogdanovic's ability to hit big shots. This guy just doesn't seem to feel the pressure.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. And he begged these guys to get after it on the break. He said, let's keep up the tempo, guys. You know how dangerous we are on the break. Be confident with the ball. Take risks. Move it, guys.
Thanks so much, David. Jokic with the bucket.
When it's an important possession, Jokic steps up big.
Giannis against Jokic.
Away team foul. Milutinov. First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for two.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Jokic draws the double. Jokic gets it done right in front, in close.
Really hard to move Jokic off the blocks. He's tough down there.
On the wing, Giannis. Jokic defending. Goes back up, and he lays it up and in.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
To the inside. Jokic draws the double. A 3 from Bogdanovic. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Well, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
Taking 2 shots.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Bogdanovic inside. It's hauled in by Giannis. 40 seconds left in the game. There goes Giannis. It falls. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
There's 18 seconds left here in the 4th quarter.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Back to Giannis. Here's the 3. Hins the 3.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and look for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
0. Third personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the away team.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. From deep 3-point land, it counts. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled
important.
Well, BA, most coaches treat this one like a regular game. Try to win. Don't worry about minutes. Tomorrow, they may adjust the rotations a bit.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Evan Fournier, Wembanyama out there with Sarr. Then there's Hayes, and it's Risacher in at the small forward. Drops in the three.
And you see how dangerous Risacher can be from deep, especially considering how fast his release is.
Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. We talked about his matchup against the highly touted Victor Wembanyama, and Coach told me Victor's combination of speed and size creates a lot of problems on both ends of the floor, so we've got to play a physical brand of basketball to just keep him out of rhythm. It'll be interesting to see how that affects him, BA.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Larkin, averaging around 5 points a game. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now here's Hayes. Not a lot of room. Pass to Risacher. Now here's Wembanyama. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Rock the baby. Working the size advantage inside.
And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future.
Here's Sarr, outside for Wembanyama. Pass to Fournier. Just 5 to shoot. Wembanyama screen. And Fournier gets a three.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
1:51 left now in the first quarter. Here's Larkin. They set the screen. Shot to stop the run. On target from range.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And it's good. 2 points. Fournier's got 5 points.
Well, from anywhere on the floor, you've got to be aware of Evan Fournier, even on the interior.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Substitution.
We see a ton of teams shooting more and more threes nowadays. Here are the best in that department.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
Korkmaz passes to Şengün. And we've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Team foul.
It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, Şengün's aggressive style is what gets him here.
Both teams deciding to change it up. He hits the second from the line. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter of the game. Batum outside. Pass to Gobert.
Home team foul. Furkan Korkmaz. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Yabusele. Back to Coulibaly. Shot clock at 6. Here's Fournier. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, there's an unpredictability about what Evan Fournier does that keeps defenders guessing. This guy is outstanding at using that to his advantage.
Pass to Osman. Beyond the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Risacher. 6 points for him. Pass to Koulibaly. Fournier for three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Fournier's got 10 points in the game.
When you make a three on him, Fournier wants a little payback, and he gets it.
Here's Şengün. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer!
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Leading by 6. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
That's a heads-up play right there. Reads the floor, distributes accordingly.
Risache out there with Bilal Koulibaly. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Nicholas Batum. And it's Yabusele in at the 4 slot. Gobert. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 7.
I'll tell you, you allow him to get to a spot, and it's over, right? Defense unable to even challenge the shot.
We've got Bilal Koulibaly. He's out there with Risache. Nicholas Batum out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Yabusele in at power forward. And Risache gets it to go. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
And the advantage he has is clear. Just taking what the defense gives him right there.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And let's take an early look at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. No matter who ends up competing, you know it's going to be a show.
And the best part, B.A., every year we see something different, something new. I can't wait.
You look at Wembanyama. He's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Well, we'll just have to see. But I personally would love seeing him in the dunk contest.
And there you have it. This year's dunk contest field looks incredible. We'll keep you up to date in the voting.
That is always a highlight of All-Star Weekend. Watching guys just fly through the air. And I enjoy watching all of the guys on that list slam it home.
They've got Rudy Gobert, Bilal Koulibaly out there with Nicholas Batum, and it's Yabusele in at the power forward. Picked by Gobert. Here's Koulibaly. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Right wing. .143 left in the half. Pass to Osman. The 3-ball. Sinks it from distance. Osman's got his first 3 points of the game.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Here's Rupert. And here's Koulibaly. From the arc. They get it again. Great positioning on the putback.
When it comes to offensive rebounding, one of the best in the business, Rudy Gobert.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. Taking a look at the visitors here. They're currently holding on to the 3rd best record in the conference. Şengün, the screen. There's the drive. Blocked!
And as Sar gets older, he'll learn how to use his length even more.
5 to shoot. Launches a 3. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Pass to Baberovic. in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Şengün against Wembanyama. Tries it from the top of the key, and he gets the jumper to drop. Wembanyama's gotten his second bucket of the game. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Up 3, and we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
The bench has stepped up to where I could see a couple of those guys closing out this game.
Yeah, we'll see how the second half goes, but
Let's shift gears now. Thanks for tuning in.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Man, you gotta like what we're seeing from Evan Fournier.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Risache out there with Sarr. Then it's Evan Fournier. Then there's Wembanyama, and it's Hayes in at the 1. Fournier with the bucket.
Well, Fournier has now turned himself to an effective scorer from any area. He's starting to catch fire.
Here's Larkin. The 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. We've got Sarr. Evan Fournier is out there with Hayes. Then it's Risache, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint. Shooting it well at 59%. Back to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
Hayes with it. He's scoreless. They set the pick. And the jumper from the wing offline.
Got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Pass to Sarr from behind the arc. Connects from downtown. Sarr's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
If that jumper can become a consistent option for Sarr, he's going to be a dangerous player in this league.
Here's Larkin. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Outside Fournier. Wembanyama so comfortable inside.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
And let's have a look at the teams who have collected the most blocks this season.
This is not the team you want to challenge at the rim. They're the best team in the league at blocking shots.
There's 1:40 left to play in the third quarter here. There's the block. Now here's Coulibaly. Pass to Fournier. Here he goes. Back to Coulibaly. Fires from deep. Sends it home from three-point land. Coulibaly's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Now Şengün. Give him 8. Over Gobert. Şengün, no good.
Now, there's your rim protection. That's how you defend the post.
Boy, he really anchors well on the block. Very difficult to back down.
Pass to Gobert. Picked by Gobert. Here's Koulibaly. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. The shot's good.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Here's Risache. 10 points for him. The floater, and the layup is up and in. Risache's got 12.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Up 9. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Left side, Koulibaly. On Thursday and on Sunday, they'll be facing Al Horford.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a tough run of games coming up, but quality opponents are a great chance for you to see how well your team can truly perform.
He's perfect from the line this time. So it's the home team now. 11-point game. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game with the Nets. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. We've got Nicholas Batum. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bilal Koulibaly. And it's Jang in at the point guard position.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Pass to Larkin. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Batum outside. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Osman. Shooting has been good. 54% on this one. Ooh, he's locked in. Dreams his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Ooh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle, and they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Let's see if they do, Brian.
Allie, thank you.
Risache is just pouring it in on offense. He's found a rhythm and is determined to keep it going.
Larkin, no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Here's Wembanyama. The putback. Oh, Wemby! The putback!
You know, when Wembanyama gets to an offensive rebound, he's going straight back to the rim with it. You can count on that.
Here's Larkin. The layup off target.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Outside Fournier. Wembanyama, high post. Now here's Hayes. Tight defense on him. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hayes has got his first points of the night.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Outside Fournier. Back to Hayes. Clock at 4. Fades. Wembanyama, no good. Şengün against Wembanyama. They turn it over!
Away team ball. Substitution on the court.
Here's Jang. Gobert up top. Pass to Coulibaly. And the shot's good.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To win the drought. And down it goes. Jam that one home. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. The visiting club takes the win on the road.
That's the end
To
of the
walk
game.
into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this one.
In this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Hernan Gomez out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Diaz in at the point.
And not a guy who takes a ton of threes, but Giddey can knock him down if you let him.
Here's Diaz. Pass to Aldama from downtown. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Over to the wing. Exum kicks to Giddey. Fires from deep. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Here's Diaz. About a minute played so far here in the first. There's a screen by Aldama. Abrinas with the bucket.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Mills looking it over. Giddey with the bounce pass. And he comes up with the deuce.
Always has his head up. Giddey unselfish with it.
Pass to Abrinas. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. The shot by Diaz, no good. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Now, here's Ingles. Not a lot of room. Giddey, the pass to Mills. Three-pointer. Sinks the triple.
I mean, a 6'8 playmaker. Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assist.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Abrinas. Hernan Gomez passes to Aldama. Just 5 to shoot. For the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Green is checked in for Joe Ingles. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Giddey kicks to Mills. Exum with a wide open look. Nailed from three-point land.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Pass to Diaz. Rubio outside. There's a screen by Aldama. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Ooh, can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
Right wing. Exum kicks to Mills. 55 seconds left in the first. It's good. Giddey's got 5 points so far.
He's got some touch. Giddey delicate with that one.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Diaz. His three-pointers off the mark. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Mills finds Exum. Outside, Green. To the middle. Here's Giddey. And he goes in for the dunk.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
Here's Abrinas. Launches it. 6 to shoot. And the 3-ball is good. He has 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. They lead by 3. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
They've got Simmons. Aaron Baines out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Daniels, and it's Green in at the 3 slot.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
And here's Daniels. Back to Green. The shot's good on the assist by Daniel.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Joe Ingles is out there with Aaron Baines. Then it's Daniels. Then it's Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. Up top, Simmons. Covered by Rubio. And that one's good. Daniels.
Not much of a threat to score, but Simmons dishing it, he can do it with the best of them.
Well, Ben Simmons is a multiple-time All-Star, but Richard, it's been years since he has played at that level. We know about the injury history.
And I wish Ben nothing but the best. I'm rooting for him, but it's hard to talk about someone who doesn't consistently play the game, and the injuries have taken Ben out of that position.
And a wide-open look for Simmons. No good on the 3. Got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Down low. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Daniels dishes to Green. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Stolen away.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. We've got 1:55 left in the second quarter. Ball's knocked loose. And now here comes Daniel. Leading the break. A fader. That shot, no good. Gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. And here is Hernan Gomez. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Good on the shot.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Timeout. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. And let's quickly check in on the season's top rookie rebounders so far. And you look at Hernan Gomez, one of the game's best, second in the league.
And you know, rebounding was a skill that I thought would translate to the NBA for him. We knew he could board with the best of them, and he has not disappointed.
Pulls from the top of the key, and Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 9 points.
And letting his offense come to him naturally. Good seeing Giddey take and make those kinds of shots.
Back to Abrinas. From outside, off the mark.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Mills in the corner. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Mills has got his second basket of the night.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Lets it go with a 3. Diaz, good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Giddey. Aldama with the rebound. Gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Here's Abrinas. Giddey defending. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
The first one falls.
First team foul. At the line for the away team.
He's perfect from the line this time.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
And that one is off. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Up 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
They've been choosy when hunting for shots, guys. I like that. Trying to capitalize on every single possession.
And now and that'll do it for
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Josh Giddey.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
They've got Josh Giddey. Joe Ingles is out there with Exum. And it's Mills. And it's Landale in at center. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Inside, pass to Mills. Takes the 3. Abrinas with a rebound.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Diaz, covered by Mills. Aldama gets the bucket. And something that every NBA player has now that maybe they didn't a couple years ago, RJ, their own personal trainer.
Well, it's just a beautiful investment of your own resources back into your body. I love that players are hiring chefs, dietitians, sleep aides, and the teams are hiring them. I love every aspect of it.
Mills, and that comes off the assist by Exum. Mills has got 8 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guy. While we've got a moment, let's now take a look at the teams that have the most second chance points on the season.
And just having a terrific year on the offensive glass, it's because everybody buys in. Not just the big men, but even the guards are getting in on the act.
There's a screen by Aldama. And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Ingles. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here's Diaz, covered by Mills. Lets it go from the wing, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. Diaz has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Fires the three. Aldama with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Shots good by Hernan Gomez.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Pass to Mills. Here's Landale. Now Ingles. Here's Exum. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Exum's got his second basket of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Diaz. 8 points for him. That one goes in. Diaz has got 10.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. And you take a look at this home team. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. A half game back. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Now Daniels, and here's Mills for three. Sinks the three-pointer. 11 points in the game.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Green against Hernan Gomez. Lays it up off the glass.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
30 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Furphy. And it's in there. Furphy's got his first 2 points of the night.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Rubio looking it over. 12 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Aldama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Shots good by Mills. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Up by 4. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game. Almost like he had a sixth sense.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. To the middle. Here's Green. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
Rubio against Simmons. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, way to play an attack mode and get to the line.
And he knocks down the first
For
one.
the away team.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Landale with the bucket.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Back to Rubio. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Connects from three-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Pass to Ingles. It's up a three. Gomez grabs the miss. Gomez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Woke loose. It's stolen by Aldama. Rubio in the corner. Aldama with the ball. Giddey defending. Pass to Rubio. And Aldama has it in the corner. Now Gomez. Offline with his 3. Giddey drives to the hoop. No good.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Gomez with the ball. Pass to Rubio. Here's Abrinas. There's the triple. Drills the three-pointer.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Diaz is checked in for Ricky Rubio. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. Coach is not happy with that three-point battle. He told his team, we're down because they're making more threes than us. We have to defend the line if we're not making them at the other end. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. There's Abrinas, and he swishes it right through.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Here's Giddey. Here's Diaz, covered by Mills. There's 57 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Abrinas the pass to Gomez. Here's Diaz. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Back to Abrinas. Gomez with a screen on Giddey. Abrinas the pass to Gomez. And that one drops.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
12 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And an intentional foul right there.
Personal foul. 2nd team foul.
And that's an intentional foul.
Patrick Mills. 1st personal foul. 3rd team foul. Shooting for the away team.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
2 shots.
And he is unable to get the second one. Good on the triple.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to...
Brent, what's the biggest challenge for coaches right now?
Yeah, I think the biggest challenge, BA, is just keeping your team engaged. You've asked a lot of guys at this point, physically and mentally. Some guys are in a place where they're playing and everything's all good, but it's really those guys who are still looking for their opportunity. You have to continue to build those relationships so that the bond of the team is going to push you forward to get the best out of everybody.
Now the starting group for the visitors. There's the three. Antetokounmpo can't connect. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. Of course, we talked mostly about Giannis Antetokounmpo, the focus of this one. Coach telling me I've lost sleep thinking about Giannis. He can just take over a game, no matter how you play him. We're hoping he'll be a little off tonight. Do off nights exist for Giannis, guys? We'll find out.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Giannis showing off some of that team-first mentality by finding an open teammate.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter, and he gets it back. There's the screen. Here's Baberovic. And the three-pointer goes.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Antetokounmpo, left side. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
Now here's Şengün. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Pass to Larkin. 4 on the clock. Here's Baberovic. Knocks down the long J. Baberovic has got his second basket on the night.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Inside, Şengün with a steal. Driving inside. Missed inside.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Here's Kalathis. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Fires in the triple. Antetokounmpo's got 5.
And Giannis not afraid to stretch it out that time with the 3 ball.
Now here's Şengün. Here's Larkin. To the wing on the left. Here's Şengün. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Here's Kalathis. 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. 7 points in the game. Gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Pass to Baberovic. Here's Larkin. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 4-3. Giannis with the rebound. Here's Kalathis. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one.
It's a party, it's a party, it's a party.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
Pass to Larkin. Shot from the top of the key. Oh, he can't sink it. He's 0 for 3.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Here's Papanikolaou. Puts it up from 17. Antetokounmpo, that's good. Antetokounmpo's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Larkin with the bucket.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
So both teams changing it up here. And we have a chance to take a look at the teams that are wreaking havoc with their defense this past month.
They've been playing great lockdown defense over the past month. They close out on shooters extremely well and do not allow easy looks.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Brent, how much importance do you put on coaching at the pro level?
Well, BA, it's huge. And I think the best coaches in the league are the best relationship builders.
I mean, it's not about the tactics. Everybody's running the same plays and trying to take advantage of the same things. It really comes down to the connectivity between the coach and understanding each and every player you have on your team.
Larkin no good.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Kalaitzakis. And he lobs it up top. In transition. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
Alperen Şengün's checked in for Osman. Now here's Antetokounmpo. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. spins. No good off the spin. Gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Antetokounmpo covering. The floater, and the layup is good. He's got 5.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Giannis with the jam.
The versatility that Giannis has out there is such a huge advantage to what they can do offensively. Saw that pick and roll well.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 9 points in the game. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Antetokounmpo has got 11 points.
The defense knows Giannis demands 100% effort, but he's still managing to carve them up.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And the Eastern Conference has been great to watch so far. Here's how things are shaken up midway through the season. Take a look at the visitors here. Here around the midway point, they've proven to be a top 3 team in their conference. There's 45 seconds left in the second quarter. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Şengün. Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in the suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there and he's going to devastate you.
Here's Korkmaz. No made baskets yet. Shot clock at 5. Knocks down the triple.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Now Antetokounmpo. We finished off one half of play, leading by 6. Well, now a minute to check it. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says,
you take a look at the home team, they haven't looked intimidating thus far. The hunger to improve just isn't there. That worries.
Turning back now to that game we've been watching. A positive first half for the home team. Thanks for tuning in.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at him.
The 11-footer. Count that one.
Now, Giannis preparing for that kind of attention from the defense, and he found a teammate with an open look.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Larkin. Here's the 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, down low, the Greek freak.
Man, defensively so tough to make a decision. What do you want to stop? You come off the pick, Giannis can pass, he can finish. It can really cause you to hesitate.
Pass to Larkin. Lets the three fly. He drops it from range. 6 points for him.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. All right, let's have a look and see who is leading the league in field goal percentages. Second is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's been fantastic scoring the ball, shooting it at a high clip.
Here's Kalathis. Four on the clock. The 11-footer, and he hits the jump shot.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Pass to Baberovic. To the middle. Here's Larkin. Buries it down low. Larkin's got his second bucket of the night.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up
2 minutes
in that situation.
2 minutes.
Here's Papanikolaou. Antetokounmpo for 3. Yes, sir! Giannis showing the range.
Antetokounmpo on the catch-and-shoot jumper. You like that kind of flow from him.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Give yourself a round of applause. Substitution on the court.
1:44 left in the third quarter. Pass to Osman. Now Şengün. And he banks in the layup. Şengün's got 6.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
From downtown, that shot is off. He's gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. The 3. It doesn't go for him.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
And down it goes. 2 points.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Here's Papanikolaou. Here's Kalathis. Sweet little floater. Kalathis has gotten his first basket of the night.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Larkin. Give him 8 points now. And he gets that one. He's got 10.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Up by 5. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays. So valuable.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Pass to Dorsey. Antetokounmpo with it. Crosses over to the right side. Here's Kalaitzakis. Shot clock at 3. Here's Dorsey. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Dorsey's got his first basket.
This is when you need a defensive presence, but it's just not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
Here's Korkmaz. Good on the bucket.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He told his guys not to lose hope, saying to them, it's a long game, fellas, and we're in this one, but I need each one of you to step up your intensity right now. Let's see if Coach's message resonates, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, he missed the chippy right there.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Larkin's gotten only 4 of his 11 shots to fall here so far. Man, they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
The muscle of Antetokounmpo is impressive. He's just destroying the defense right now.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Pass to Baberovic. There's a screen from deep. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
And he lobs it up. Oh, Giannis picking it out of the sky.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get it.
Here's Baberovic. Down low. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
First team foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Whoa! Giannis with a showstopper.
So exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. In the 3.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
To the paint. And the layup is good off the glass. Antetokounmpo has got 14 points now in the second half. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Over to the wing. Here's Larkin. And he can't bank that one in. To the inside. Antetokounmpo inside. That shot off. This is what it's come down to.
Yes, indeed. A monster possession.
Takes a 13-footer. Shot that time, not on target.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Misses, and you know he wants that one back. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
2 shots.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. This one for 3. He connects. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Second personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Good on the first. And that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both. And it's a 3-point game.
Huge free throws, bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3 ball.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Puts it up off the inbound. It's good! He buried a game winner! Wins the game with nothing but zeros on the clock.
Are within sight. The warmer weather, I think, signals that the playoffs are right around the corner.
Yeah, Kevin, that's exactly right. And neither team here needs any extra motivation in this one. You want as high a seed as possible in the postseason. You want as many of these crucial games to be played in your own building.
Now the starting group for the visitors. You've got Hayes, Sarr out there with Risache. Then there's Wembanyama, and it's Fournier in at the 2 spot. Coach, only 2 players have led the NBA in blocks as a rookie. Manute Bol and our favorite, Victor Wembanyama.
Kevin, Wembanyama is already special defensively, not only as a shot blocker, but the amount of ground that he can cover to affect shots. And there are people around the league that believe that he can become the best defender of all time.
Now, here's Exum. Pass to Simmons. Mills with it. Back to Simmons. Shot clock at 5. Ingles with the screen for Simmons. He takes it in, and Simmons slams it in.
And look at the momentum Simmons gets on the drive, and he turns it into a huge slam.
Hayes with the screen for Risache. Knocks down the 3-ball.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's Giddey. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Giddey's got 5.
Well, you know Coach loves seeing the offensive game plan being executed to perfection.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Wembanyama sets a screen for Hayes. It's good from long range.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Giddey. He has 5. Shoots over Fournier, and Giddey gets it to go. He has 7.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
Here's Risache. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Count it, good.
Oh, that's a great sign for Risache, proving he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
Giddey the pass to Exum. 1:35 left to play in the first quarter. Up top, Simmons. Here's Mills. From outside the arc. Hits it from 3-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Substitution on the court.
And now the 2K leaderboard. If you want to talk defense and talk block shots, just have a look at these teams, what they've done the last month.
They have been racking up the blocks lately. I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Gobert finds Koulibaly. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, nice read by Gobert. When he's providing an assist, that is a big bonus.
Rizichet, he's checked in for Yabusele.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Now, here's Ingles. Pass to Mills. And he's good on the three ball. Mills has got 6 points.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Gobert with a screen for Fournier. Rizichet in the corner. Off target from three-point range. Pass to Ingles. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
You love the pressure he's putting on there. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And that does it for the first quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Daniels out there with Simmons. Then there's Josh Green. Then it's Joe Ingles, and it's Baines in at the 5 spot.
With his giant frame, Gobert sets a good screen and then just pivots into open position.
They've got Gobert. Batum is out there with Yabusele. Then it's Koulibaly. And it's Rizichet in at the 2 guard.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Here's Rizichet. 5 points in the game. Drops in the tray.
And such a nice stroke for a rookie. Rizichet looking like a polished shooter already.
Daniels dishes to Green. Down low. Simmons inside. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Here's Yabusele. Guarded by Simmons. Now Rizichet. Pass to Yabusele. And here's Batum. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. And they take the lead. Gobert's got 4 points this quarter. Stan, I could talk about coaching with you from morning till night, but what's the most difficult part of coaching that maybe the average fan doesn't know about?
Well, there's probably a lot of things like that, Kevin, so I'll just give you one. When you're coaching a star player who's on the decline a little bit, in his own mind, he's still that guy he was in his best years, but you have to limit his role, not get him as many shots, things like that, and there can be some tension, and it's with a guy that you have huge, huge respect for.
That's a great example. Coaching an aging star. Very different. Here's Song. Still scoreless. There's the pick. And the basket by Rupert.
Not a standout part of Sarr's game, but good work recognizing that opening in the defense and making the right read.
There's 1:54 left now here in the second. With some art, and the rejection by Wembanyama. And that one's good. Daniels.
A shot Dyson continues to work on. When he's locked in from deep, he's tough to defend.
Outside Batum, and a wide open look for Song. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. They set the pick. Green bounce pass.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Hayes. Sinks the three-pointer. Hayes has got 6.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Exum deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Rizachet and off the front iron, and in it goes. Exum's got his first 2 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Out to the wing. Here's Wembanyama. And another shot. Love the confidence from Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 9. Sweet little floater. He's got 11.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Here's Hayes. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Up by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in?
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those degrees you have.
And that about wraps it up. And
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Josh Giddey.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
They've got Exum. Mills out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Joe Ingles. And it's Landale in at the center position. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Now here's Giddey. 11 points in the game. Ingles in the corner. Three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Pass to Ingles. Here's Landale. That three off the mark. Has been sensational. 75% for the game. Saar gets the bucket.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. To close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. And you take a look at this home team. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. Now, here's Ingles. Exum sets a screen for Ingles. Fires for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound.
Not a great start to this second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Rizachet. Shot clock at 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
All right, Stan. Hypothetical situation.
At the line.
Down 1. Shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Giddey against Fournier. And that one, good. Giddey's got 13 points.
And this is why many are excited about Giddey's future, showing how dangerous he can be on offense.
Rizachet in the corner. Pass to Sarr. Over Ingles. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Sarr's got 4 points now in the quarter. Gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Exum with a wide open look. No good with the triple. Gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. And Sarr throws it down hard.
Goodness, Sarr is a different type of athlete.
And Mills kicks to Exum. Oh, Giddey in position. An emphatic LU jam.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. This is his first free throw of the game.
First personal foul. Second
that free throw missing. So both teams changing it up here.
For the away team, Killian Hayes. 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Outside, Green. Eibel with the ball. Batum's there. With the step back, Simmons sinks that one from the post.
Not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Coulibaly with it. A 3-ball. And no good that time. And we've reached the end of the third. They lead by 5. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Has been brilliant in this game. 67% from the floor. Gobert is out there with Yabusele. Then it's Coulibaly. Then there's Batum. And it's Jang in at the point guard. Pass to Daniel. Here's the screen. A three-pointer off the mark. It has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. Coulibaly's on 1 of 3 shooting so far. Eibel finds Simmons. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
Coulibaly with it, outguarded by Simmons. Gobert the screen. Coulibaly no good.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Shots good by Simmons.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Beyond the arc. Buries it from three-point range.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. Now they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. And when that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Nice to see Richer assert himself on the glass, hustling to get his team a second chance opportunity.
Fournier against Giddey. Mills looking it over. Hits it from three-point range.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Pass to Richer. Wembanyama with it. Oh, three ball. Wembanyama.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
And Giddey gets it to go.
Stone cold stuff there from Josh Giddey. Big time shot in the moment.
Wembanyama high post. Wembanyama with that soft touch around the rim.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Giddey against Fournier. Pass to Landale. Here's Exum. 6 on the shot clock. From outside, off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. And the three ball is good. Wembanyama's got 12 points here in the second half. Here's Giddey. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
That's a spot of the floor Giddey wants to improve. Certainly puts in the work there to get better.
And both free throws good for Giddey. Gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Here's Richer, and he finishes nicely on the way.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Here's Sarr. Ingles covering. Sarr gets the bucket.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Richer. And the 3 off target. Launches from deep. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really.
Well, on many levels, it feels good. I mean, you know, the postseason is upon us, and that'll ramp things right back up. The season may be ending, but the excitement is just about to start again.
Now the starting group for the visitors.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Outside Bogdanovic. It's Jokic, high post. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three-pointer off the mark. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Out left to the wing. Outside Bogdanovic. Gets the three to fall.
This speaks to the level of confidence Bogdanovic possesses, looking to shoot immediately off the catch.
We played just over a minute here in the first. The three. Jokic grabs the board.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Bogdanovic, no good. Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. The NBA becoming more and more global, Clark. Şengün, a perfect example of that.
Yeah, Alperen Şengün out of Turkey. Right now on the fast track to being the best player to ever come out of his homeland. So still very young, but boy, his future is quite bright.
No one covering. Bogdanovic has got 6.
And this is why Bogdanovic is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
Number 27, first personal foul, first team foul. Coming onto the floor for the away team, number 17.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. That's to Şengün.
Şengün is a hard player to get a handle on. Pretty unpredictable, which makes him hard to guard without fouls.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw good from Şengün. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Pass to Jovic. There's the triple. Pure from three-point range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. We've got 1:48 left in the first. Here's Baberovic. Şengün with it. Here's Larkin. He had 9 points in his last time out. Clock at 6. Here's Baberovic. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Jovic passes to Jokic. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first quarter. And here are the top three-point shooters in the NBA. Bogdanovic is second.
Well, the shooting percentage he's cultivated from deep range is so impressive. His three-point shot is about as good as you can hope for.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to Larkin. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Here's Jovic. Here's Teodosic. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Jovic. Nails it from 3. Jovic has got 6 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Larkin with the bucket. 30 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Teodosic. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. 16 seconds left in the opening quarter. 6 on the shot clock. A good look from Bogdanovic. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Give him 8.
And Bogdanovic is known for his offense, specifically his ability to make defenses pay with his incredible jumper.
3-pointer. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. They're up 7. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
Jokic, good.
Jokic able to play through contact and seems unstoppable when he's that close to the hole.
They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Guduric in at the 2. Here's Jovic. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Jacks up a 3. Sinks the tray.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Here's Teodosic. Still without a bucket. Pass to Jokic. Here's Jovic. Launches a 3. No good. 3 for 4 in the game now.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Yeah, they destroyed this team on the glass in the last meeting.
Clearly, that was the overriding factor. A double-digit advantage on the boards. They just pounded them inside.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Teodosic. Pass to Jokic. Got it. Good job in the low post.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
A minute 53 left in the first half of this one. Got 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Down low. No good with a layup.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Here's Osman. Still no points. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Teodosic. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün. As we head towards the playoffs, let's see where the Eastern Conference standings sit. Taking a look at the visitors here. With the playoffs fast approaching, they are well positioned at second place in the conference. Off the inbound, and it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
That's how you draw it up. The defense just couldn't react in time.
"50 seconds left in the first half. Defended by Bogdanovich. Here's Larkin. And the three off target. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Count it. Good.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
From the arc. Counted from distance. Beverovich has got his second basket of the night.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Here's Bogdanovich. Uses the glass on the layup.
I like seeing Bogdanovich get it done inside. An opportunistic score around the rim.
Here's Larkin. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
And the triple tightens this game up going into the break. Should be an exciting second half.
And that concludes the first half. Leading by 6. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
This looks like a complete toss-up to me. Talent level is similar. These games often come down to a few.
And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the visiting team.
I love the depth of this.
Thanks for tuning in.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Shooting at around 60% in this one. Very efficient. Pass to Şengün. Here's Beverovich. Fires the 3. Can't hit that one. Shooting almost 70% from the floor. Sensational. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1, and he'll be shooting his first free throw.
You know, for Jokic, his consistency at the line goes back to his rookie season. He's always shot above 80% on his free throws. That's remarkable for a guy of his size.
Pass to Larkin. The teardrop. Fires for 3. He buries it from 3. Beverovich has got 8.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Pass to Larkin. Nice open look, but it's no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
You can tell Bogdanovich is in an attacking mindset right now, being aggressive and getting rewarded for it.
And we take a look now at the season's most efficient scorers from around the league. Nikola Jokic is second.
He's been fantastic scoring the ball, shooting it at a high clip.
Gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, in today's high-scoring NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, "We're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see. And your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker. Teams have to respect that."
No doubt, Allie. Thank you. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Outside Bogdanovich. Drains the triple. Bogdanovich has got 16 points.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Defended by Bogdanovich. Pass to Larkin. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Şengün. Can't connect from short range.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
To the middle. Good D by Şengün. Gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Inside. And Şengün throw it down.
Muscling through contact. This is where Şengün's at his best.
This will be his third free throw of the game.
We've seen some obvious improvement in his free throw shooting since last year.
That free throw good from Şengün. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Pass to Jovic. Now here's Bogdanovich. Free throw line jumper. A miss. Out of 8 shots, he's now made 6. Here's Larkin. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter here. To the paint. Ball stolen. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Bogdanovich. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet. He's got 18. Gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. To the left wing. Lets it go from 11. And off the front iron, and it goes. Gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Four seconds left, and he sinks the layup. Bogdanovich has got 20 points.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle it.
It's good! It counts at the buzzer!
Wow. Whoa!
The third quarter comes to a close. They lead by 6. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
And it's been a very competitive Competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Tries again. And it's good on the layup.
You know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
We've got Topic, and it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The 3-ball. Oh, what range from the big man, Jokic.
And Jokic provides shooting for this team. He's the definition of a stretch 5.
From outside the arc, hits a 3-pointer.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
With the teardrop.
Away team foul. Zandosic. First personal foul. Substitution on the court.
Gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Fades back. And Şengün gets it to go.
When he's not working back to the basket, Şengün can pop out and face you up.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Pass to Bogdanovic. Gets the 3-ball to go. Bogdanovic has got 23 points.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Şengün, no good.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Shooting has been incredible, 72%. .149 left to play in the 4th. Jokic gets the bucket.
What's really cool about Jokic is that he's just as effective working off the ball. He's ready to shoot when he catches it.
Here's Şengün. And the layup falls. Şengün's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Jokic gets the bucket.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Şengün, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
I mean, just a string of terrific shots. I mean, this team is on fire.
And they've kept the defense on its heels, getting whatever they want offensively.
Here's Larkin. Pass to Şengün. Over Jokic. Şengün in the post. Working on Jokic. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. There's 42 seconds left in the 4th. Jokic the screen. To the inside. And the dunk by Jokic.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Şengün in the post, covered by Jokic, and he gets the bucket. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th. The visiting club takes the win on the road. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the...
Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Calathes kicks to Papanikolaou. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. Fires top of the key. Rebounded by Exum. Now, here's Ingles. Guarded closely. Pass to Exum. Three-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles.
Well, Dante Exum knocking down shots will put a smile on this team's face. He continues to work on the offensive end.
And so, Antetokounmpo looking over it. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Josh Green's checked in for Joe Ingles. Now, here's Mills. He averages about 5 points a game. And Green now, top of the key. And here's the fast break. Pass to Calathes. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Exum with it. Back to Giddey. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. It's the three-point bomb.
Well, you expect him to want to pass it, so Josh Giddey understanding I've got to be a threat to score.
Already one of the best passers in the NBA. Josh Giddey. DB, what's next for him?
I think the only thing that has to improve is the consistency from range shooting. It's such an important aspect for a guard to play. But he's shown a willingness and a found confidence in that perimeter game. And let's remember, Kev, he's in his early 20s. There's so much time for development.
Here's Mills. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Now Giddey. Saw him with 10 points last game. Green, no luck. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. He's defended by Exum. Giannis outside. Here's the floater. Bucket is good. Antetokounmpo's got 7. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up, and we talked about the problems that Giannis poses. He said, look, there's no easy way to defend Giannis. We have to be physical with him, keep him out of the paint as much as possible. But he acknowledged that even having multiple bodies on Giannis sometimes just isn't enough. Guys?
Thank you, David. Gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Simmons. Simmons with the defensive effort. Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Green. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Here's Calathes. He's covered by Daniels. Back to Antetokounmpo. With the drive, it's sent back down by Simmons. Daniels passes to Exum. .11 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 5 on the clock. Lets it go with a 3. Doesn't go that time. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Up by 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Simmons dishes to Daniels.
Away team foul. Number 7. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for the away team. Number 27. Tyler Dorsey.
Outside, Simmons. Baines sets the pick for Simmons. Pass to Baines. Three-pointer, Daniels bangs home the trifecta. Daniels has got himself going there. His first points of the game at the deep ball. Here's Papanikolaou. To the inside. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Now here's Simmons, still without a basket. Here's Daniels. Rebounded by Papanikolaou.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Charalampopoulos, Bengals covering, clock at 6. Tries it from the top of the key. That one falls.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Now, here's Green. Off target from outside. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Papanikolaou to the paint. Charalampopoulos, the layup off target. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Ingles kicks to Daniels. Shoots the 3. Joe Ingles, and that's good.
Joe Ingles has finished top 5 in the league's three-point shooting on multiple occasions. You've got to contest that.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Here's a peek now at the 2K leaderboard. This year, these teams have made the most of their offensive rebounds.
You know, both of these teams really look to hammer the offensive glass on a nightly basis. So some commonalities between them. This should be a physical battle tonight.
.153 left in the first half. Giannis left side. This one for 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And with the height to see over the defense, the eyes to spot the open man, Giannis continues to flourish as a facilitator.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 5. There's a screen. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And it's off from three-point range. Pass to Mills. Out to the right wing. Exum deciding where to go with it. And he uses the glass on the layup. Exum's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, you love how Dante Exum gets inside. He's got terrific touch close.
Here's Calathes. Loads it up for Giannis.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
There's 42 seconds left in the first half. It's Giddey with the drive. Pass to Furphy. Exum with it. Shoots it. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. Here's Calathes. 11 seconds left to play here in the half. Now here's Antetokounmpo. The fadeaway, and yes, it's good.
And I'm not really sure that's the time for the fadeaway, but he should be.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. They lead by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we sit. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the 3rd quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
So it's not about how many shots you take, it's about how many you make. And he's been making the most of every opportunity.
And let's move on to... And that about wraps it.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
You got Joe Ingles. Josh Giddey is out there with Mills. Then it's Exum, and it's Landale in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Here's Calathis. Pass to Giannis. It's rebounded by Giddey. Well, 50% from the floor. Ingles finds Mills. Back to Ingles. Now Mills. And here is Giddey. Now Mills. For the lead. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Mills has got 5 points so far. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Calathis. Here's Papanikolaou. Scoreless thus far. Back to Giannis. Launches a 3. Good! Giannis from deep.
And when Giannis is sinking that shot, he is impossible to guard.
Exum passes to Mills. First minute and a half of basketball here in the 3rd quarter. And it goes down 2 points. Mills has got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
And it's good, 2 points.
And guarding Giannis on the interior, no easy task. He's got ways to score over, under, and through you.
Here's Giddey. Nailed from three-point land. Giddey's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
And here's Giannis from outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. 17 points in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Pass to Landale. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants to talk to his guy. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
Out left to the wing. Here's Exum. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. That's 7 points for Dante Exum.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Kalaitzakis, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Calathis. He's covered by Daniels. Calathis gets the bucket. Calathis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And Simmons kicks to Baines. Pass to Exum. Lets the three fly. Cans it from downtown. Exum's got 10 points in the game.
Really good anticipation by Dante Exum. He feels the defense laying off, and he sticks it.
To the inside. Sweet move. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Outside, Simmons. On the wing, Daniels. Pass to Baines. And here's Green outside. It's not going to go for him. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. They lead by a bucket. And do not go. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Down low to the wing right side. 6 to shoot. To the wing on the left. From deep. Knocks down the 3-ball. And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
And here is Simmons. Now Daniels. Fades away. That shot off. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Jacks up a 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Now the big man keeps his eyes open, surveys the floor, and delivers the pass exactly when needed.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call a timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off. Guys?
Thank you, David. Ingles against Giannis. Pass to Giddey. Here's Landale. Exum with it. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound.
Ball is turned over. Away team ball.
Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Nails the baby hook. Giannis has got 19 points.
And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Josh Giddey might be young, folks, but a fearless, big-time bucket right there. You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. From the arc. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Giddey, the pass to Ingles. On the wing, Giddey. Puts one up from 19. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him.
Hammering it in.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. Pivotal moment in this game, and he's not taking any chances. He'll call time. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Giddey kicks to Exum. Ingles with the screen for Exum. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. And so here's the home team. It's a 5-point game. Just 4 to shoot. From deep three-point land. Giddey, no good.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
He misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. So he comes up empty, missing both. Game could be on the line right here.
It's now or never.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Floats one, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Oh my goodness, Josh Giddey in a big-time moment decides to knock it down.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
And no good is the first free throw, missing for him. Let's see if he can nail the second. And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. And so the timeout by Taylor Jenkins here. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
You know, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
Here's Giddey. Landale pass to Giddey. Can't hit from in close. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
At the line for the away team.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Frames it from downtown.
Can't afford these defensive breakdowns, especially down the stretch.
And right now, neither side can get a stop. Looks like both coaches will have plenty of material for the film room.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
First personal foul. 15 foul.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
0.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game. 5 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Puts up a deep 3. Misses. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.
Richard. We're starting to get an idea of who the championship contenders might be.
To some degree, we already had an idea before the year began. Now we're starting to get confirmation, barring any unforeseen shakeup.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Wembanyama out there with Sarr. Then it's Risache. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Hayes in at point guard. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Murray. Outside Barrett. Here's Lyles. Beyond the arc. And he buries his first look.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Olenek against Wembanyama. Pass to Risache. Here's Sarr. It's rebounded by Barrett. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. He said they spent all week watching film on Victor Wembanyama, trying to find flaws that they could take advantage of. No such luck. So their mission tonight is to try to make someone else beat them, which Coach admits could be a fool's errand.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Hayes. Down low. And Sarr with the basket on the assist by Hayes. Sarr's got 5 now.
Well, you have to track Sarr in that action. He's so fluid for his size and does a great job coming off the pick.
Hayes against Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Hayes. Hayes with a screen on Olenek. Offensive rebound. Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, terrific follow through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Here's Lyles. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drops it in from the low post.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Wembanyama, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama, a big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Dort, he's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:21 left in the first. And stolen by Hayes. Here's the break. Jumps up. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Not only is Sarr a willing passer, he's a very skilled passer as well.
Pass to Lyles. Murray with it. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Dort, the pass to Olenek. Here's Murray. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, nice play by Murray. A big guard who is unafraid to mix it up inside.
Now here's Wembanyama. Outside Fournier. Wembanyama, screen on Barrett. Fournier for 3. Rebound by Olenek. Gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Pass to Murray. And here is Barrett. Back to Murray. 6 to shoot. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Up 5. And we'll be back. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses and they are exploiting them.
We've got Lugens Dort. Dylan Brooks is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Alexander Walker in a 2-guard. We got Risache. He's out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Rudy Gobert is out there with Nicholas Batum, and it's Yabusele in at the 4-man position. Pass to Gobert. Gobert is doubled. Here's Risache. Takes a 3. Buries it from 3.
And you see how dangerous Risache can be from deep, especially considering how fast his release is.
We've got Brandon Clark, Lugens Dort out there with Dylan Brooks. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point.
No one there to contest. Didn't really need the fades.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Risache out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Nicholas Batum. And it's Yabusele in at the 4. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Dylan Brooks is out there with Lu Dort. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard. Bilal Coulibaly out there with Risache. Then there's Nicholas Batum. Then there's Rudy Gobert. And it's Yabusele in at the 4 slot. Outside, Alexander Walker. No good from outside.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Coulibaly. Batum with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Right side, Coulibaly. The 3 from Risache. On target from range. Risache's got 6 points.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
With the floater. The rebound by Yabusele.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
A minute 29 left to play in the half. Out to the right wing. Outside Coulibaly. Here's Risache. Covered by Alexander Walker. Got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Clark, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. And they pick up 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter.
And with the defender right on him, nice step back.
Here's Yabusele. Pass to Risache. The 3 is up. Hits the trifecta. 9 points in the game.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Coulibaly defending. Oh, sweet move. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Risache, covered by Alexander Walker. Pass to Risache. Here's Yabusele. Let's go with a 3. Risache, no good. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, tough finish inside by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And so we wrap up the first half.
15.
They're up by 10. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
You have to ask yourself, how much better can they play? Good decision-making, they made shots. That's very impressive, man.
And since we have a... Thanks for joining us.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Trey Lyles is out there with Kelly Olynyk. And it's Murray. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Barrett in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Pass to Wembanyama. Fires the three. Oh, Wembanyama hitting from deep. Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. 19-footer. And the jumper is on the mark. Wembanyama's got 10 points.
We are seeing more and more big men with smooth, fluid shooting strokes. But Wemby's, he might be the most impressive.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
Pass to Riza-Shea. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Olynyk. Got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Murray against Fournier. Now here's Barrett. There's the three. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
They get the rebound. Here's Riza-Shea. He's got 9. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Coming into the league, a lot of people see Zachary Riza-Shea as a 3-and-D guy. The question becomes, what more can he bring to the table as he matures as a player?
Dort, he's checked in for Lyles. All right, Grant, do you feel the non-superstars are making the money they should?
Well, B.A., it's a topic in every CBA negotiation. But I think we're trending in the right direction. But it seems like there's always more work to be done.
Dort outside. Right side, Olynyk. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Fournier. Gilgeous-Alexander, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The NBA is focused on the next generation. Commissioner Adam Silver said a lot of top draft picks are incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being team basketball players. There's an opportunity for us to be more active participants in developing younger players and getting kids active. BA?
One step ahead, Allie. Thanks.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Firing up the 2K leaderboard. The NBA's leaders in shooting over the last month.
This is not a team you want to face right now. They are locked in on the offensive end.
Outside Coulibaly. Driving in. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Coulibaly's gotten his second bucket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Brooks, the pass to Barrett. Drives to the hoop. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Barrett's got 5 points now in the quarter. Gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Coulibaly. From 12 feet, he hits the back iron and sinks it.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Fournier against Murray. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Clark with the screen. And here is Barrett. Dort for three. Drills it from deep.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Up 10. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Shooting 65%. Their offense has been on another level. We've got Nicholas Batum. He's out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Rupert in at the 1.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And, of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
And he can't get the first one.
Rudy Gobert taking 2 shots.
Good on the second one. Shooting it at 52%. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Powell sets a screen. The drive by Dort. Pass to Powell. Left side, Alexander Walker. From behind the arc. The shot, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And here's Batum. Dort defending. Back to Coulibaly. Now here's Gobert. Batum in the post. Dort defending. Batum gets the bucket.
I like what the defense is doing inside, but Batum stays patient and finds his shot anyway.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
And Allie, thanks.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Hayes, the pass to Wembanyama. Nails it from beyond the arc.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Outside Murray. Here's Barrett. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Rizachet. To the middle. Shoots a fadeaway. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Sarr. Wembanyama's got 12 points in just the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Olynyk. Murray from outside. Knocks it down from distance.
Terrific up-tempo play by Murray. Gets the ball, and moments later, he has a shot up.
Pass to Rizachet. Here's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Well, that's what you get when you go for style points with the fadeaway, and look, he paid the price.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Hayes, and that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Hayes, the pass to Wembanyama. Banked it in off the glass. Wembanyama's got 19 points.
Should just about do it. Big time shot in the final stretches here.
Market time of death. Does that mean we get to officially enter garbage time? I vote hopefully yes.
Wembanyama against Olynyk. Left side Murray going inside, and he makes it on the layup. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Rizachet. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound.
There's that man, Gilgeous-Alexander. so tough to contend with his quickness.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. So hits one and misses one at the line. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Here's Rupert. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Takes the three. The rebound by Wiggins. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.